Quinn Martin Productions made a significant mark in television history with its gripping crime drama, The Streets of San Francisco, which aired for 5 seasons from 1972 to 1977, totaling 119 episodes. The show featured a dynamic partnership between seasoned detective Mike Stone and his younger partner, Steve Keller, as they navigated the complexities of crime in the vibrant city. However, for Elvis Presley, the series brought back painful memories that he preferred to avoid. The show's portrayal of crime and the struggles of law enforcement resonated with Elvis on a personal level, reminding him of the darker times in his life. The pressures of fame, the challenges of his career, and the loss of friends weighed heavily on him. Watching the series would have stirred emotions he was not ready to confront. Instead of tuning in, he chose to focus on his music and the joy it brought him, steering clear of the reminders of a past that was often tumultuous and filled with heartache.
Gun. Hey, look. You got anything to do with this, Zahn?
That's right. Zahn saw this guy frag his own lieutenant.
The show starred Carl Malden and Michael Douglas in the lead roles, bringing to life the gritty world of crime and law enforcement in San Francisco. Their characters navigated the complexities of the city, showcasing both the challenges and triumphs of police work. The series was based on the detective novel Poor Ophelia by Carolyn Weston, which provided a rich narrative foundation for the show. Ed Hume played a crucial role in developing the series, ensuring that it captured the essence of the original story while appealing to a television audience. The pilot movie set the stage for the series, featuring notable guest stars such as Robert Wagner, Tom Bosley, and Kim Darby, who added depth and intrigue to the initial storyline. Their performances helped to establish the tone of the series, blending drama with moments of tension and excitement. The combination of strong lead performances and a compelling narrative made The Streets of San Francisco a memorable addition to the television landscape of the 1970s.
Some kind of a shelter for girls.
Anybody see who was fighting with her?
Yeah, one girl. Miss Rayfield?
Initially, the show faced tough competition from popular series like The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Bob Newhart Show. These shows were well established and had a loyal audience, making it challenging for The Streets of San Francisco to carve out its own space in the television landscape. Despite this fierce rivalry, The Streets of San Francisco managed to gain some attention during its first season, which aired on Saturday nights. The unique setting of San Francisco, combined with engaging storylines and strong performances, particularly from leads Carl Malden and Michael Douglas, helped the show attract viewers. The dynamic between the seasoned detective and his younger partner resonated with audiences, offering a fresh take on the police procedural genre. As the season progressed, the show began to build a following, demonstrating that even in a crowded lineup, compelling characters and intriguing plots could capture the interest of viewers. The combination of crime drama and the picturesque backdrop of San Francisco set the stage for the series to grow in popularity.
Pick up whatever you can on the guy who just sat down next to West.
The show was moved to Thursday nights for the remainder of its run. This change in time slot aimed to capture a larger audience and enhance viewership. The series focused on 2 police officers, Lieutenant Michael Stone and Inspector Steve Keller, who worked together to solve homicides in the vibrant city of San Francisco. Their partnership brought a dynamic mix of experience and youthful enthusiasm to the screen. Stone, portrayed as a seasoned officer, often took the lead in investigations, while Keller, a younger and more idealistic inspector, brought fresh perspectives to the cases they tackled. The backdrop of San Francisco added a unique flavor to the series, showcasing the city's iconic landmarks and diverse neighborhoods. Each episode presented a new mystery, often reflecting the social issues of the time. The chemistry between the 2 leads was a significant draw for viewers, making the show a memorable part of 1970s television. The combination of gripping storylines and character development kept audiences engaged throughout its run.
Fish!
I don't think that's so funny.
I don't believe it.
Stone, with over 20 years of experience in law enforcement, took on the role of mentor to the young and inexperienced Keller in The Streets of San Francisco. Their dynamic was central to the series, showcasing the contrast between Stone's seasoned approach and Keller's fresh perspective. This relationship allowed for a rich exploration of the challenges and growth that come with working in law enforcement. The chemistry between Carl Malden, who played Stone, and Michael Douglas, who portrayed Keller, was palpable both on and off the screen. Their strong professional bond translated into a deep personal friendship that resonated with audiences. In 1996, during the People's Choice Awards, Malden expressed his affection for Douglas by referring to him as the son he never had. This heartfelt sentiment highlighted the genuine connection they shared, which extended beyond their roles in the series. Their performances earned critical acclaim, contributing to the show's lasting legacy in television history.
Oh, no, of course not. I'd love to go shopping with you to look for some gowns, but
The show featured many guest stars who later became successful, adding to its appeal and legacy. Notable appearances included Susan Dey, who gained fame from the Partridge Family, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, who would go on to become a major action star and politician. Martin Sheen also made a guest appearance, showcasing his talent before he became widely recognized for his roles in Apocalypse Now and The West Wing. These guest stars brought a fresh energy to the series, contributing to its popularity during its run. Michael Douglas, one of the show's main stars, left the series after the second episode of the fifth season. His departure was largely due to his rising success with the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This film not only earned critical acclaim, but also solidified Douglas's status as a leading actor in Hollywood. His exit marked a significant change for the series, as he had been a key part of its identity. The combination of guest stars and Douglas's departure shaped the show's evolution, influencing its direction in the later seasons.
At least 6 different places.
Couldn't there be several reasons for that?
Yeah, we checked them out. Electrical malfunction.
As the series progressed, Douglas' character made a significant exit from the streets of San Francisco to take a teaching position at a local college. This change marked a turning point in the show, as it shifted the dynamics between the remaining characters and introduced new storylines. The departure was handled thoughtfully, allowing for a smooth transition while maintaining the show's integrity. In addition to character developments, the series was notably sponsored by Ford Motor Company, which played a crucial role in its production. Many Ford vehicles were prominently featured throughout the episodes, showcasing the brand's latest models and reinforcing its connection to law enforcement. This sponsorship not only provided financial support, but also added a layer of authenticity to the show. The creators paid close attention to detail, ensuring that the depiction of police work was realistic. For instance, they used a single lamp revolving magnetic red light on the roof of the police cars for emergencies. This choice highlighted the seriousness of police operations and contributed to the overall credibility of the series. The combination of character evolution, corporate sponsorship, and authentic vehicle representation helped the streets of San Francisco resonate with audiences, making it a memorable part of television history.
Gotcha! Mark, we just crossed.
Carl Malden and Michael Douglas dedicated significant time to working alongside real San Francisco detectives to ensure authenticity in their performances on the streets of San Francisco. This hands-on experience allowed them to gain insights into the daily lives and challenges faced by law enforcement officers. Their commitment to realism helped to create a more believable portrayal of police work, which resonated with audiences. The series was filmed almost entirely on location in San Francisco, capturing the city's unique atmosphere and iconic landmarks. This choice of setting added depth to the storytelling, as viewers could see the actual streets and neighborhoods where the action unfolded. A converted warehouse served as the soundstage, providing a practical space for interior scenes, while maintaining the show's focus on the vibrant city backdrop. The combination of real-life detective interactions and authentic locations contributed to the show's lasting impact and popularity.
After Jason had come in, I never thought Dimitri could care about something so much.
The term inspector in the streets of San Francisco was used to describe the main characters who were essentially detectives. This terminology was specific to the show and reflected the unique structure of the police department depicted in the series. While many police dramas of the time used the term detective, the streets of San Francisco opted for inspector, which added a distinct flavor to the characters and their roles in solving crimes. The show began with a pilot movie that introduced viewers to the gritty streets of San Francisco and the challenges faced by its police force. However, the initial ratings for both the pilot and the first regular episode were disappointing. Viewership was low, and the show struggled to find its audience in the competitive television landscape of the early 1970s. Recognizing the need for a change, the network decided to move the series to Thursday nights. This strategic shift proved to be a turning point for the show. After the move, the viewership increased significantly, allowing the streets of San Francisco to gain a loyal following. The combination of engaging storylines, strong character development, and the picturesque backdrop of San Francisco contributed to its success in the new time slot. The show became a staple of 1970s television, showcasing the dynamic between the inspectors as they navigated the complexities of crime and justice in the city.
And until we hear the results of that request, you are released forthwith on your own.
During its run, the show experienced varying levels of success in terms of viewership. In its second season, it ranked 22nd, which indicated a solid performance among its competitors. However, by the third season, the ranking slipped to 26, suggesting a decline in popularity. This downward trend became more pronounced in the 1976-77 season, when a change in the time slot negatively impacted viewership. The shift in scheduling likely confused or alienated some of the audience, leading to fewer people tuning in. Alongside this decline in viewership, rising production costs put additional pressure on the show's financial viability. The combination of these factors ultimately led to the cancellation of the series. Despite its earlier successes, the inability to maintain a strong audience and manage production expenses proved too significant to overcome. The show, which had once captured the attention of many, faced an unfortunate end as it struggled to adapt to the changing television landscape.
You think that the man that she met at the service is the man who...
Mrs. Short?
Elvis Presley had a strong fondness for television cop shows, which were popular during his time. However, he chose to avoid watching the streets of San Francisco. This decision stemmed from a specific reason related to one of the main characters. The character's name, Mike Stone, played by Karl Malden, did not sit well with Presley. Despite this personal quirk, the show itself was well received for its portrayal of police work in San Francisco. The performances of Malden and his co-star, Michael Douglas, contributed significantly to the show's success. Their acting brought a sense of realism and believability to their roles as inspectors in the San Francisco Police Department. Viewers could easily connect with their characters, making the stories more engaging. The chemistry between the two actors added depth to the series, allowing audiences to feel the weight of their challenges and triumphs. This authenticity in their performances is what made the show stand out among other cop dramas of the era.
Could you check it?
I've got sweaters soaking in it.
Just check it.
The show gained immense popularity during its original run in prime time, captivating audiences with its engaging storylines and strong performances. It featured a unique blend of crime drama and character development, which resonated with viewers. The dynamic between the two main characters, played by Karl Malden and Michael Douglas, added depth to the series, making it relatable and memorable. Their partnership showcased not only the challenges of police work, but also the personal struggles they faced. Creating a connection with the audience, even after its original airing, the series has remained enjoyable in syndication. Many fans continue to appreciate the show's gritty portrayal of San Francisco, along with its well-crafted plots and character arcs. The timeless themes of justice, friendship, and morality resonate with new generations of viewers. The series has influenced many crime dramas that followed, leaving a lasting impact on the genre. Its legacy endures as it continues to entertain audiences, proving that great storytelling can transcend time and remain relevant.
All right, so he was here.
Now, why didn't you say so from the start?
The Streets of San Francisco, a police action series that first aired in 1972, has garnered a range of opinions that highlight both its strengths and weaknesses. One of the most frequently praised aspects of the show is its captivating opening credits and memorable theme music, which set the tone for the gritty narratives that follow. The chemistry between the lead actors, Karl Malden and Michael Douglas, is often noted as a standout feature, with many viewers feeling that their dynamic is immediately engaging. This strong rapport contributes to the show's authenticity, making it feel as though the characters and their relationships are already well established from the outset. A quality that distinguishes it from many other series that take time to develop. The storytelling in the Streets of San Francisco is another point of admiration. Critics and fans alike appreciate the series' commitment to presenting gritty, realistic narratives that reflect the complexities of urban life in the 1970s. The show captures the essence of its setting, with San Francisco itself often regarded as a character in its own right. The city's iconic landscapes and cultural nuances are woven into the fabric of the stories, enhancing the viewing experience and providing a rich backdrop for the unfolding drama. However, Some viewers have noted that while Michael Douglas was still honing his craft during the early seasons, Karl Malden's seasoned performance often overshadowed him. This dynamic can create a sense of imbalance, with Malden's experience bringing a gravitas that Douglas, at times, struggles to match. Yet, this contrast also serves to highlight Douglas's growth as an actor throughout the series, as he gradually finds his footing and develops a more nuanced performance. Interestingly, the show has also sparked curiosity regarding its guest stars, with rumors circulating about a young Sharon Stone appearing in an uncredited role. This connection adds an intriguing layer to the series, especially considering that both Stone and Douglas would later star together in Basic Instinct, which was also set in San Francisco. Such connections enrich the viewing experience, allowing fans to appreciate the show's legacy and its impact on the careers of its actors. In revisiting the streets of San Francisco on DVD, many fans find a nostalgic pleasure in the series, relishing the opportunity to experience its unique blend of action, drama, and character development once more. The show's ability to resonate with audiences decades after its original airing speaks to its enduring appeal and the quality of its production. In summary, The Streets of San Francisco is a compelling series that combines strong performances, particularly from Karl Malden, with engaging storytelling set against the vibrant backdrop of San Francisco. While some may critique the unevenness in the performances of its leads, the overall impact of the show remains significant. Its memorable theme music, dynamic character relationships, and realistic portrayals of crime and justice continue to captivate viewers, making it a noteworthy entry in the canon of 1970s television.
Marriage.
Yeah, not right now.
Well, I guess I'll...
As the final credits roll on The Streets of San Francisco, the story of crime and justice in the city may seem to come to a close, but the journey of its cast is just beginning. What became of the talented actors who brought these unforgettable characters to life? In this bonus segment, we delve into the lives of the stars after the cameras stopped rolling, discover the surprising twists and turns that shaped their careers and personal lives. From unexpected roles in film and television to ventures behind the scenes, each actor's path reveals a unique story of resilience and reinvention. Did they find success in new projects, or did they step away from the spotlight altogether? Join us as we uncover the hidden chapters of their lives, filled with triumphs, challenges, and the enduring impact of their time on the show. Prepare to be captivated by the stories that continue to unfold long after the streets of San Francisco faded from our screens.
Listen, I got something. Never mind. Just got a call from Rudolph.
What?
A fellow like that can make your...
Barry Sullivan portrayed the character of Detective Lieutenant Mike Breitbach in the 1972 TV series The Streets of San Francisco. His role was marked by a strong presence, embodying the gritty determination of a seasoned cop navigating the complexities of crime in the city. Sullivan's performance added depth to the show, showcasing a man burdened by the weight of his responsibilities and the moral dilemmas of law enforcement. After the series ended, Sullivan's career faced challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched the impact of Breitbach. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by a series of scandals, including a highly publicized divorce that drew media attention. Sullivan battled with alcoholism, which affected both his career and personal relationships. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in television and film, though often in smaller roles. In his later years, Sullivan became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him indicates he lived a quiet life, reflecting on his past while grappling with the shadows of his earlier fame. His legacy remains tied to the iconic role of Breitbach, a character that resonated with audiences and left a lasting impression in the world of television. Karl Malden's portrayal of Detective Lieutenant Mike Stone in The Streets of San Francisco was marked by a gritty realism that resonated with audiences. Stone was a seasoned cop, navigating the complexities of crime in a city rife with danger. Malden infused the character with a sense of moral integrity, often grappling with the darker aspects of human nature. His performance was a blend of toughness and vulnerability, reflecting the struggles of a man dedicated to justice in a chaotic world. After the show ended in 1977, Malden faced personal and professional challenges. He dealt with the tragic loss of his wife, Mona, in 2009, which deeply affected him. Malden also faced financial difficulties in the 1980s, leading to a brief period of uncertainty in his career. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in film and television, earning acclaim for his roles in projects like The Godfather and On the Waterfront. In his later years, Malden remained active in the industry, even lending his voice to commercials. He passed away in 2009 at the age of 97, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by resilience. His story is one of triumph over adversity, a testament to the enduring spirit of an actor who faced both the light and dark sides of life.
I want to make a sweep through a 4 square block area around this market. And we better do it quick before those kids disappear.
Good enough, Lieutenant.
Richard Hatch portrayed Inspector Dan Robbins in the 1972 TV series The Streets of San Francisco, bringing a blend of intensity and depth to the role. His character was a dedicated officer, navigating the complexities of crime in a rapidly changing urban landscape. Hatch's performance was marked by a strong moral compass, often facing ethical dilemmas that reflected the darker sides of law enforcement. After the show ended, Hatch's career took various turns. He faced significant challenges, including a struggle with typecasting and the pressures of fame. In 2010, he was convicted of tax evasion, leading to a prison sentence that cast a shadow over his later years. This scandal revealed a tumultuous personal life, marked by financial difficulties and legal battles. Despite these hardships, Hatch remained a passionate advocate for his craft, participating in conventions and engaging with fans. He also worked on independent projects, striving to redefine his legacy. The last known information about Richard Hatch indicates that he passed away in February 2017, leaving behind a complex legacy intertwined with both triumphs and tribulations.
He'd wait for me. I'd come in, tell him a few jokes, take his mind off his problems he'd oughter to.
Philip Pine portrayed Carl Halsey in the 1972 series The Streets of San Francisco, a character marked by complexity and moral ambiguity. Halsey, a seasoned detective, often found himself grappling with the darker aspects of crime and justice, reflecting the show's gritty narrative. Pine's performance brought depth to Halsey, showcasing a man torn between duty and the shadows of his past. After the series ended, Pine's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he struggled to find a project that matched the impact of Halsey. His later work included guest appearances on popular shows, yet he remained largely in the background of Hollywood. Personal hardships plagued him, including battles with depression and the pressures of an industry that often forgets its stars. Pine faced a scandal in the late 1980s when he was accused of financial misconduct, which tarnished his reputation and led to a significant decline in opportunities. In his later years, Pine became reclusive, retreating from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, away from the spotlight, reflecting on his past and the choices that shaped his career. His legacy remains tied to the haunting portrayal of Carl Halsey, a character that continues to resonate with audiences.
Want to cooperate?
Oh, yes, I'll give them a call. Of course, they've already been on it. They asked me to come over here and explain the situation.
Norman Alden portrayed Sergeant Dan Healy in the 1972 series The Streets of San Francisco, a role that showcased his ability to embody a tough yet compassionate police officer. Healy was a character marked by a deep sense of duty, often grappling with the moral complexities of law enforcement. Alden's performance brought a gritty realism to the show, reflecting the darker aspects of crime and justice in urban life. After the series ended, Alden's career continued with various roles in film and television, but he faced personal challenges that cast a shadow over his achievements. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the industry, leading to periods of isolation. Alden also dealt with financial difficulties, which forced him to take on lesser roles in order to make ends meet. His life was marked by a series of personal losses, including the death of close friends and family members, which deepened his sense of solitude. In his later years, Alden remained active in the entertainment industry, but he became increasingly reclusive. The last known information about him indicates that he lived a quiet life away from the public eye, reflecting on his past while dealing with the ghosts of his career and personal hardships.
We only saw it from this side. What really happened in there? What were they like?
John Carr portrayed Gerald O'Brien in the 1972 TV series The Streets of San Francisco, a character marked by complexity and moral ambiguity. O'Brien was a detective whose struggles with the darker sides of law enforcement mirrored the show's gritty narrative. Kerr's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing a man caught between duty and personal demons, reflecting the turbulent era of the early 1970s. After the series ended, Kerr's career took various turns. He faced challenges in maintaining his momentum in Hollywood, often taking on smaller roles in theater and television. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Carr also battled depression, which affected his work and relationships. In the late 1980s, he faced a scandal involving allegations of misconduct, which tarnished his reputation and led to a significant decline in his career. In his later years, Carr became more reclusive, stepping away from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, reflecting on his past while grappling with the shadows of his earlier fame. His legacy remains a mix of talent and tragedy, a reminder of the complexities of life in the spotlight. Darlene Carr portrayed Jeannie Stone in the 1972 series The Streets of San Francisco, a character marked by resilience and complexity. Jeannie, a young woman caught in the turbulent world of crime and justice, showcased Carr's ability to convey deep emotional struggles. This role was pivotal in her career, allowing her to explore themes of vulnerability and strength. After the show ended, Carr faced significant challenges. She struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. Personal hardships included a battle with depression, which she later spoke about openly, shedding light on the darker side of Hollywood. In the late 1970s, she experienced a scandal involving a brief but intense relationship with a fellow actor, which drew media attention and scrutiny. Despite these challenges, Carr continued to work in television and film, though her roles became less frequent. In the 1980s, she shifted her focus to voice acting and found success in that arena. As of the latest updates, Darlene Carr remains out of the public eye, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. Her journey reflects the complexities of navigating fame and personal struggles, leaving a lasting impression on those who remember her work.
So maybe we can use her. What's troubling you?
We have policewomen.
Dick Van Patten portrayed Thurman Barber in the 1972 series The Streets of San Francisco. Barber was a complex character, a police officer navigating the gritty realities of crime in San Francisco. Van Patten brought depth to the role, showcasing Barber's struggles with the moral ambiguities of law enforcement. His performance resonated with viewers, highlighting the personal toll that such a career can take. After the show ended, Van Patten's career continued to flourish. He became known for his role in the sitcom 8 Is Enough, which aired from 1977 to 1981. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the death of his first wife, which left a profound impact on him. Van Patten also dealt with financial difficulties during the 1990s, leading to a brief period of bankruptcy. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for his kindness and generosity. In his later years, he continued to act and made appearances on various television shows. His health declined in the 2000s, and he passed away in 2015. The legacy of his work, particularly as Thurman Barber, remains a significant part of television history.
Yes, sir.
Nice dresser, that's it? No name? Ben.
Michael Douglas portrayed Inspector Steve Keller in the 1972 series The Streets of San Francisco, a role that showcased his talent for playing complex characters. Keller was a young, ambitious detective navigating the gritty streets of San Francisco, often facing moral dilemmas and the harsh realities of crime. Douglas brought a depth to the character, making him relatable yet enigmatic, a reflection of the turbulent times. After the show ended in 1977, Douglas's career soared. He won an Academy Award for producing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and starred in iconic films like Fatal Attraction and Wall Street. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal challenges, including a highly publicized divorce from Diandra Luker, which involved a bitter legal battle over finances. His son, Cameron, struggled with addiction, leading to a prison sentence that weighed heavily on Douglas. In recent years, Douglas has continued to act, earning acclaim for his role in the series The Kominsky Method. He has also battled health issues, including a throat cancer diagnosis in 2010, which he has publicly discussed, emphasizing the importance of resilience. As of now, he remains a prominent figure in Hollywood, reflecting on a life filled with both triumphs and trials. Jonathan Goldsmith portrayed Nick Tanninger in the 1972 series The Streets of San Francisco, a role that showcased his talent in a gritty, urban setting. Tanninger was a young, ambitious detective, often caught in the moral complexities of crime and justice. Goldsmith's performance brought depth to the character, reflecting the struggles of a man navigating a world filled with corruption and danger. After the show ended, Goldsmith faced significant challenges. His career saw ups and downs with roles in various television series and films, but he struggled to find a role that matched the impact of Tanager. In the late 1970s, he faced personal hardships, including financial difficulties and a battle with alcoholism, which led to a period of obscurity. Goldsmith's life took a darker turn when he was involved in a scandal related to a failed business venture, which left him in debt and seeking redemption. Despite these challenges, Goldsmith eventually found success as a spokesperson for Dos Equis beer, where he became known as the most interesting man in the world. This role revitalized his career and brought him back into the public eye. As of the latest updates, Goldsmith remains active in the entertainment industry, occasionally appearing in commercials and interviews, reflecting on his past and the lessons learned from his tumultuous journey.
And it must have been hand-delivered.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
As we wrap up our journey through the streets of San Francisco, we reflect on how this iconic series shaped the lives of its cast and touched the hearts of viewers. The show, which aired from 1972 to 1977, not only showcased the gritty realities of crime in the city, but also highlighted the personal struggles and triumphs of its characters. Stars like Carl Malden and Michael Douglas became household names, navigating their own challenges in Hollywood while bringing authenticity to their roles. For many, this series was a staple of childhood, filled with thrilling car chases and poignant moments that resonated deeply. Did you watch The Streets of San Francisco as a child? What memories do you have connected to this classic show? Perhaps it was a family tradition to gather around the TV on Friday nights, or maybe it inspired your own dreams of adventure and justice. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories are a vital part of the legacy of this beloved series.
Well, as smart as he should be working in a car wash all his life.